Okay, this is going to be a hot take and it might ruffle some feathers, but I fear it needs to be said. You don't manifest from fear, you manifest from love. So all this fear mongering and conspiracy BS that is going around is doing nothing but causing more fear in society. And do you know what accompanies that fear? Chaos. And when there is chaos in your life, you are not going to manifest. And that's literally what the darkness and the evil wants. Chaos creates hell on earth, but love creates heaven on earth. And it's from love that you get your manifestations. You are the image maker of your world. And what you experience is made by you and what goes on in your mind and what you are consuming. So if you're allowing yourself to be engulfed by what these fear mongers are saying and projecting onto you, then you are going to also call more fear into your life. And with that, the chaos will follow. So all you fear mongers that literally think you are doing something good by saying all this stuff and projecting onto other people and informing the public, you think you're doing a good deed, but really you're making things worse and lowering the vibration of the earth as a whole, because fear is a low vibrational state. And not only that, but fear puts the body in a state of stress, and stress causes the nervous system to go into the fight or flight mode, which is a dysregulated nervous system. And when you have a dysregulated nervous system, you don't manifest. You can't manifest from dysregulation. Like, you need to have a nervous system that is calm and regulated in order to be able to actually hold your manifestations when they come in. Otherwise, you're going to self-sabotage and they're just going to go out the window. So if you're wondering, like, how do I fix this? What can I do? Well, for starters, if you're the one doing the fear mongering, then you need to stop, because you are contributing to the problem by being reactive and you're making it worse for everybody else. And second, if you are a regular person that's consuming this stuff, I highly suggest you unfollow and mute these accounts and mute anybody using these controversial fear-mongering tactics that are literally doing it for views. They're doing it to get views because these are trending topics on social media. And the next thing I would say is learn how to upgrade your consciousness to the 5D and live in this 5D state so that you get to decide what your reality looks like and what's true in your world. And you can rewire your belief system to only operate from the state of love, because when you operate from the state of love, that is when you get your manifestations. And that love vibrational frequency is the highest level vibrational frequency you can get. And most likely what you're trying to manifest is a high level vibrational frequency, which you're not going to achieve if you're giving into these fear mongering tactics and causing your system tons of stress and just to become dysregulated, and now you're living in fear in this 3D world. Okay. So how do you do that? How do you get to the 5D state? Well, for one, this is what I teach on my account. When you are in this 5D state, you control what your reality looks like. And I highly suggest that if you want to learn how to do this, then you follow my account, because this is what I teach people when I post about is how to upgrade your consciousness to this 5D level state, the nervous system friendly way, by living 1%. Now, why should you care about reaching the 5D state? Because the 5D is where your manifestations actually happen and where they live and come to fruition. And it's when you operate from love and regulation, which in turn then aligns you with your manifestations, because like I was saying, love is the highest vibrational frequency, and most of the things you want are high vibe frequencies. And in order to get them, you need to align your frequency with that of which you are trying to manifest. So you don't want to stay in this 3D world, because that is where fear lives and that's where chaos follows, and that is where no one gets their manifestations. So you stay stuck and miserable, which personally, I don't know about you, but I don't want to live a miserable life, because that's what kind of life is that, to be miserable and stuck in a fear cycle. So then I highly recommend that you just stick around and you follow for more and learn how to live in the 5D, the place where your manifestations flourish, because literally I didn't even know about anything that was going on in the world, because I live up here, until like I saw one video on social media and then my friend informed me of everything that's happening. Like, I had no idea, because I don't even watch the news, because that doesn't exist in my reality. So if you want to learn how to get there and how to live in your mind and make it so that none of this bad stuff happens in your reality, then follow for more.